Well, what an exciting game we have in store today. The anticipation has been building up, and we're just moments away from kickoff. Hello, and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson. We've got a game coming up for you from Serie A. It's Torino, and they take on Napoli.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
So the first half kicks off. Options available in the middle, and it's opened up. Brilliant attempt, it very nearly went in.
And he did almost everything right there.
Here's the Torino team sheet.
Well, as you can see, it's a fairly narrow midfield, so it does mean that the fullbacks need to break forward at the right time. But it's the number 10 who really has to affect the game today.
This is how the Napoli team looks.
Well, in this 4-4-2, they're going to play with a number 10 in behind a front two. But if that's going to work, he has to be clever with his movement, get on the ball as much as possible, and be a real goal threat.
Using the body, that's textbook.
Skill, strength and awareness. Really well played.
Good possession with a gear change coming. But it was a build-up with no end product. Cambiasso. That's a good pass. Abukla. Promising position, this. Oh, it must be here. That's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Corner kick played in. And it's in. It's no longer goalless. There's the opener.
Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area, and the quality of the header from that far out is absolutely superb. Top-class stuff.
So off we go at 1-0. Allowing space, and he's finding it. And the cross comes in. It was looking good, but not all the way through. Abukla. Now can't hold on forever. Struggling to keep the ball there. Oh, could be here. Abukla. Nice and easy this, just staying patient. Disappointing end to a good spell on the ball. Whipped in early. Unlucky, that could have brought them level.
Oh dear, that's not a good finish, is it? That was a great chance to get back into the game there.
Ilic. A good job done to keep it. Ivan Ilic. Pass after pass, happy just to keep possession for now. Nicely sets it up. Already leading by one, and they press home their advantage from this corner.
Well, the crowd know that set pieces could be their best chance. Just listen to that reaction.
Here it comes. And that's some save. Razor sharp to keep that out. And a corner to come. Brilliant anticipation. Marcus Holmgren Pedersen. There, Shores. I'm hearing there's been a penalty in another match, so let's go to Alex for the details.
Well, Sassuolo were awarded the penalty. Top bins. No goalkeeper will be able to save that one. It's now 1-1 with 41 minutes
Hang on, what about this? In it goes! Level once again. What a game this is turning out to be.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
One all then as we get started again. Pedersen. Plenty of open space to explore here. Waiting for the right moment. And that whistle brings the first half to a close. Everything to play for then as the second half kicks off with the sides locked and level. Zakaria Rabukla. And the hard work pays off. They won the ball. It's frantic, almost farcical football now.
Some of the passing has been really poor.
Dodu. A quick whistle from the referee, foul given. Substitution coming up. From a long way out. Oh, that's fine goalkeeping. Just about able to get fingertips to it. And a corner to come. And the corner is fired in. Commanding goalkeeping under real pressure. Promising looking ball. What can they do from here? And the keeper there has had his life made easy by that. That's a nice forward-thinking pass. Oh, could be here. Is to go in front. Brilliant defending.
That, I think, was a big chance.
The will they or won't they discussions? This has to be. It's in, and it's there. Game to lose from here.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And away we go again at 2-1. Abukla. Well read to gain possession. Getting into a good position. Now, can this be attacked? Well, we have more coverage from Serie A coming up on EA TV as Torino face Genoa. All the action live for you on that one.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully, I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
That set up the chance. Not going gung-ho for goal, not yet anyway. Surely the equaliser. Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches. Alex Scott can fill us in.
Well, Sassuolo were awarded the penalty, and he's going to be kicking himself after this one because it's hit the bar and it's gone out of play. The scoreline remains 2-1 with 77 minutes played.
Thanks, Alex. Acres of green grass to roam into. Good idea, but it's been overhit.
Yeah, bit of a waste, really. Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
Well, still plenty could happen here. 5 minutes to go, 1 goal in it. Marcus Holmgren Pedersen. Ivan Ilic. Not long to go, but there could be something happening for them now. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Well, it was a real chance, but it's gone now. A nice move ends, thanks to nice defending. Space out wide, and they're using it. Good cross into the middle. And the referee brings the game to a close, with the points going back with the visitors.
They didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Options available in the middle.
Anzitutto la ringrazio per aver accettato di rispondere alle nostre domande. Grazie ancora per il suo tempo.
The man of the moment, in imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. It is Sassuolo up against Napoli.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And so for the Sassuolo starting lineup.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Well, it was a good performance and an excellent result for Napoli in their last match against Torino. Interested to know how you think they might fare this time around.
Well, that was a really good result. To go away and win required a top-quality performance. Today, I think we'll see them dominate the play, create good chances and win the game. Let's hope they play at their best.
Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
Can he create an angle? Can he? There it is! And just the ideal start.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
And Napoli get the ball moving again. How will they react? Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Composed play in possession. Scott McTominay. Emmanuel Emega. That's a good-looking ball. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. Well, good effective pressure. Armand Loriente. Threading it. An incredible block. And it's been given as a penalty. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball, so penalty yes, yellow card no.
And a chance for 2-0. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Well, he gambled and got it wrong. Made it too easy for the striker there.
So 2-0 now. And a significant block following that cross. Will it be? And there it is! Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Well, the action underway again, and Napoli are giving this a real go. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession.
Well, I think they've got to work harder to win the ball back.
And taking it away. Wasteful from Napoli. Lozano. Leandro Lozano. Good-looking pass. Oh, but there's defensive diligence for you when things look dangerous. Might be a chance to break. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. This could be the equaliser. Magnificent stuff. And quite the comeback from 2 goals down.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure. Well, they needed that, and so did he. Just look at the manager's relief there.
So the ball is running again at 2-2. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance?
Well, he's almost been a bystander. You can see from the touch map, he just hasn't received the ball in the areas where he can do damage. That needs to change if they're to win here.
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Options in the middle. And intercepted it. Now the pressure being exerted. Well, we've been wondering for a while now, would it happen for Manchester United?
Derek, what a moment this could be.
And nicely parried away. Fratesi. And Napoli unable to retain possession. Ontist. Good strength to keep the ball. Top-class defending. His determination there for all to see. Given away by Napoli. Can they nudge in front? Oh, that's magnificent. Goalkeeping. And time for the change now. And into the last 30 minutes now. Real chance. Will it go in? Well, fair play to him. He took it on, but off target in the end. Janis Antiste. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Deflection, throw in here. And into the last 20 minutes. Good bit of closing down. For more live action from Serie A for you to look forward to, it's Napoli taking on Cagliari. Good passage of play. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. He has teammates around him. Super pass. And he's made the run. It's in! And this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback.
Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Well, had no intention of losing out.
Ah, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
Antiste. Perfect challenge. Armand Loriente. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. That's a good pass. And there goes the final whistle. Napoli victorious. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. Played with real authority in attack, Stuart.
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.
Grazie per averci concesso alcuni minuti per rispondere alle nostre domande. È tutto. Grazie ancora per la...
Salve a tutti. Bene, possiamo iniziare. Chi vuole fare la prima domanda? Purtroppo dobbiamo interrompere.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Good evening and welcome on a wintry night here. Snow is very much the weather theme. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis. Alongside me is Stuart Robson. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. It's Napoli, and they take on Cagliari.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today.
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Played over. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and that's a very good header under a lot of pressure, it has to be said. Great goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And the shot, able to close down the shot.
That's an outstanding piece of defending.
Scott McTominay. They've made a brilliant start here, and the manager's tactics are clearly giving them the upper hand once again.
Absolutely. Tactically, they had the better of them in the last encounter, and that's happening again today.
Good idea. Can he keep his composure? Oh, brilliant save!
Yeah, won the battle there. Confident piece of goalkeeping.
Who can he pick out? And the corner far too close to the goalkeeper. Fratesi. It's not a bad ball. Priority was to hang on to the ball, and that's going to be a penalty. A chance to extend their lead. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick.
Well, as you can see from the replay, the keeper tries to read the penalty, but he's sent the wrong way, and it ends up looking a very easy finish.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Can he find the right pass? To reduce the deficit? Well, not the desired result in terms of the finish.
But they are trying to do the right things. It's just not happening at the moment.
Dodo. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. Into the penalty area, and really it had to be further away from the keeper. Sound piece of defending. And a solid stop there. Lucas Gonzalez. Well, it's a decent looking attack, this. And keeping possession. And the cross goes in. Well, no way through.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
Oh, moving it nicely. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And he has options available. Threads it nicely. Lang. And collects it tidily. He had plenty to think about. Oh, big chance. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion. And you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal.
Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. Totaling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Well, that's That's a clever ball. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game and giving the defenders headaches.
Yeah, his general performance has been really good. He's been such a threat and deserved his goal, that's for sure.
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play.
He wasn't going to lose that one, was he?
Gonzalez. Mazraoui here. An alert intervention. That's a good pass. Needs composure. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. And whipped into the box. Oh, terrific agility to deny them a goal.
He did so well to stop that, didn't he?
Zagadou. Oh, surely! And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result.
Well, as you can see, Napoli have been really good going forward. They've created so many chances, and if they score again soon, it could become embarrassing.
Good high press. Well, they're holding firm, and the fans can already taste what would be a special triumph.
Yeah, this would be a massive result for them, particularly the manager.
Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And just like that, broken up.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
And the news confirmed before the game, Manchester City have finally got their man.
Well, the figure that's being quoted is around the £35 million mark, which in my view looks to be just about right. Let's hope he fits in quickly and justifies that price tag.
And dealt with that ball comfortably. Well, Napoli regaining possession. And support available. Really good build-up, but no end product. Counter-attacking possibilities. And a quick reminder, we have plenty of live football in store for you right here on EA TV.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
A chance perhaps. Blocked it brilliantly. Oh, great save! So a substitution in the offing, and you can't really fault the decision based on the performance. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Well, did well to win the ball back. Had no interest in losing possession. Delivering it into the box. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Oh, a big mistake. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. And they're making a change. Kusunu. On to Neves. Given away by Napoli. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. But a good piece of tidying up. And totaling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2. Oh, he's through here! Opportunity again! A goal! We're really being spoiled! This is attacking football at its finest!
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So the final whistle and the big headline, a victory for Napoli. Your assessment of their performance?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, they put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
Grazie per aver accettato di rispondere alle nostre domande. Liberiamo il mister. È tutto.
Hi guys, I think we're ready for questions now. That's all the time we have for
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And it really should be a zestful league phase game in the Champions League. It's FCSB up against Napoli.
Well, I can't wait for this one. We've got a crackling atmosphere, two good teams and a perfect pitch. Let's hope we get a top-class game. It should be.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
Popescu. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's a goal for Leipzig. The goalkeeper will be looking at himself on that one. He was totally out of position, and it was an easy finish. They've scored the opener here with 6 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Clean challenge. Composed play in possession.
Ah, that's a good bit of play.
Olaru. You'd have to describe it as acceptable, the fact that they're already assured of a playoff place.
Yeah, it's a great position to be in, but I'm a believer that you never ease off and allow complacency to creep in, especially away from home.
Well read to put an end to that attack. Gvardiol. Given away by Napoli. Well, this is the day, his debut forthcoming, and it's going to be fascinating to see what he produces. What do you think we should expect to see from him?
Well, there are two aspects to his role. First of all, he has to protect the space in front of his centre-backs. And secondly, he has to get on the ball and dictate the flow of the game. It's a big ask, but he can do both jobs really well.
Decent-looking pass. To give them the advantage. Oh, our hats are off. What a challenge. Plenty of support here. That's a good pass. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Olaru. Clever defending. That's useful play. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Good-looking move. And an opening. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Popescu. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Oh, it might be! Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. That's well blocked. Succeeded in winning it back. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Chance to cross. And the keeper getting right behind it. So the corner played into the box. Not the clearance that was called for. Genuine chance. Well, hit with power, but shame about the placement. Very effective pass. Can he do it? Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, such is the lot of an attacking player. Some days it works for you, on other days, not at all, Stuart.
Well, he's such a clever player in and around the box, but he just hasn't received it enough in those sort of areas. He's got to work harder to find space for himself, that's for sure.
So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Well, some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Well, Atletico Madrid were awarded the penalty, and it was a great save by the goalkeeper, bottom corner. The score remains 1-0 with 47 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. And hit with ferocity. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. Delivering it. And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances. Well, the focus in recent days has been on West Ham to a large extent, and now we can say that the transfer is official, and the fans no doubt delighted.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him, and hopefully we'll now see the best of him. But he'll need to settle in quickly to win over the fans. The move suits everybody, I think. Olaru. Oh, no stopping him. Darius Olaru. Well, the situation has changed in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the news.
It's another goal for Leipzig. They're ahead by 3 now with 57 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. This is an excellent run. Oh, he's lost possession. Crossing into the middle. Appear to be in two minds. Not giving it away. Oh, good save. And showing good game awareness. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope you can join us for this game.
Look out, chance here.
Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. He might be through here. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Well, time for a scoring update because things are changing. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
It's a third for Liverpool. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 73 minutes on the clock.
Thanks as always, Alex. Dario Solaru. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Incisive ball, and a shot from miles out. Well, looking to increase the lead, but not accurate enough there.
Yeah, that was half a chance to extend their lead, as you mentioned, but they couldn't quite take it, could they?
Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Not too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat.
Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
His determination there for all to see. Can they level it here? Popescu. Coma. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Nicely played. Chances on. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Crossing into the middle. No-nonsense clearance. And the referee blows for full time. Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
And away we go, the first half of this game.
Some questions regarding the match. Thanks, that'll be all for today.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. It's Napoli, and they take on Pisa.
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
So, underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. And a fine cross. The line-up then for the hosts.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. No good vision. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Whelan with it. Danger building. And the chance slips away.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Won't do damage on the break. Needs composure. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Trying to tee it up. Will it go in? And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Well, the ball is moving again, and Napoli really cantering to victory, it would appear. And a strong tackle. Trying to connect. Clear deflection on the corner now. Who can they pick out? Immediate priority to clear the danger. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Can he find the right pass? This could be troublesome, but ably intercepted when it looked as though they might be in. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. Pressing like that will help the cause. Ball retention is often part of it.
Shields the ball so well, doesn't he?
Magnificent challenge to win it back. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? And the flag does go up, offside. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Quick break could be on. Well, the pressure was on, but the keeper stepped up to deal with it. Showing good situational awareness. Oh, danger here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And the referee blows the whistle. It is half-time and Napoli on top. What have you made of them?
Well, we said before the game what a brilliant side they are going forward, and they've proved that in the first half. Their combination play all over the pitch has been really good. It's been a top display so far.
So back underway here into the second half. Joe Bellingham. And he has options available. Takes it on and collected with considerable ease. Well, no shortage of live action coming your way right here on EA TV. And Stuart and I looking forward to being with you for this match.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. There's going to be a double substitution. Cross goes in. Winning back possession.
That was really good defending.
Opportunity here. Oh, an incredible clearance. I must say, I didn't see that coming. Throw in. Then for Napoli. Played into the centre. Well, thumped clear. Counter-attacking chance. He's in here. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, he's lost possession. Oh, you'll have a go. And he got to it fairly easily. Can he find the right pass? Beautifully weighted ball. And just like that, broken up. That's a nice ball. Oh, what an opportunity. And expertly snuffing out the danger.
Well, showing his class there. He gets his angles absolutely spot on.
Who can they pick out? Oh, that's not a good clearance. Nothing to show for that attack. Quick break could be on. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well, he knows it. The shot needed to be just a bit lower. Bellingham. Read it well. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Neither side really able to keep the ball for any significant length of time.
Some of the passing has been really poor.
Well, he's certainly not alone. But nothing comes of it. Could catch them on the break. Well, you really have to... Can he put it away? A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Ball retention so important. In behind for him to chase. That will do it. The referee blows the whistle and maximum points for Napoli. What did you think of their overall display?
Well, we talked about their ability to score goals at the top of the game, and once again they delivered. For me, they're always looking for the most dangerous pass, which is a great example to teams that keep possession for the sake of it. I think they're a joy to watch at the moment.
The defenders know you can't really...
Grazie per averci concesso alcuni minuti per rispondere alle nostre domande. Grazie di nuovo per aver risposto a...
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now. Okay, guys, we're out of time.
It comes down to this. 3 points will guarantee their place in the knockout stages. Stay tuned, it's live on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and joining me to provide expert analysis is the former England attacker Sue Smith. And it's all about the final league phase confrontation in the Champions League for these two. How do you see this one going?
Yeah, the visiting fans are in fine voice, and they need to be as well. This is a big game, no margin for error. Let's hope they perform to the levels that we know they can and get the job done.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession. May go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
Perfectly positioned to take it away.
Oh, in with a chance!
Joe Bellingham. And the chance is on. Not out of the woods yet. Oh, had to stop that one. Well, the fans know it. If they clear this final hurdle, a place in the last 16 could be theirs.
Yeah, they know they just need to get 3 points today, and that's going to see them through. It's just about focusing on themselves and performing at the levels that we know that they can.
And well aware of the aerial threat. That's a great save.
Wow, how did he save that? It was so close to him. That's world-class goalkeeping.
Sending it in. Determined goalkeeping. And let's join Alex Scott now, because Alex, I believe the situation has changed in the Newcastle game.
It's a goal for Real Madrid. They've scored the opener with 13 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. And just like that, broken up. And just fired out of there. Maybe dangerous here. The threat was there, but no problems now.
Oh, I thought they were in there. Brilliant awareness.
Now, options are plenty. Chance to put them in front. In it goes! And that really consolidates their push for a place in the knockout stages.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a good header. He reads the play well, gets a good connection on the ball. That's a nice finish, that.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Now, I believe changing circumstances in one of the other games. Alex Scott will tell us more.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leverkusen. It's now 1-0 with 25 minutes on the clock.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Will it be? Oh, still not away. And a goal. Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
As the replay shows, the goalkeeper does everything he can. He's a bit unfortunate it goes in, but question marks have to be asked of his defence. They could have certainly helped him out.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Joe Bellingham. That is a magnificent run. The referee has given a corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Oh, that's great defending. Loves to cut in from the wide areas. And a simple clearance, a good one.
Sometimes you've just got to clear your lines, haven't you?
Danger building. Well, it wasn't the easiest header to control, but still he'll be a bit disappointed. Possession lost by Napoli. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Dal Varishanovic. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Oh, good vision. Well, it had open. Bellingham. Intercepted effortlessly. Oh, this looks useful. Has a go. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, it's a nerve-jangling situation for all concerned, but as things stand, they will punch their ticket for the knockout stages.
Yeah, and I'm sure the manager will try to keep them calm in there, reiterating what the game plan is. Just be positive, take the initiative, play on the front foot. Hopefully, if they can do that in the second half, it should be enough to see them through.
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. An encouraging move from Napoli. Fancies it. Crossing into the middle. Now, goal news to bring you from one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the details.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. They're the first on the score sheet here with 49 minutes played.
Oh, chance! Well, a really good idea, but missing by a large margin. Keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Can he find the right pass? Given away by Napoli. Could pull one back here. Not out of the woods yet. And second time around. He scores, but the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, looking at the replay, this is a really good initial save. You've got to feel sorry for him that the ball falls to an opponent. I'm not sure he could have done much more, to be honest.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Delivered into the area here. Oh, it could be a stunning piece of goalkeeping.
Yeah, that's a real confidence booster. Just knowing your keeper can handle those crucial moments.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Still not clear. Well, a time for composure on the ball. Olsen. Well, some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Well, Dortmund were awarded the penalty. I think the goalkeeper did his homework with this one because he dived the right way. The score is still 2-1 with 64 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. And support available. He might be through here. And there is the goal that allows them to breathe that bit more easily in their quest to be in the knockout stages.
Well, if we watch this again, it's a lovely technique. Sees the goalkeeper's position, decides to chip him, and gets it just right. It's a great goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Doing everything possible to keep possession. What can he do with it now? And the cross into the middle. Oh, that goes down as a wonderful save. But hang on, offside is the decision here. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, yeah, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he does seem to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, though, and he can continue his development.
Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Well, we're in the closing stages here, and they're doing what they set out to do, make it through to the knockout stages.
Yeah, they've played well today, haven't they? It's been a real competitive league, but they've certainly delivered when it mattered most.
Substitution time it is here. A game that will certainly hold the interest of many in Serie A, live coming up on EA TV. It's Napoli against Bologna.
Yeah, I'm certainly looking forward to that one. Hopefully we see plenty of goals.
And good safe hands on display. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leverkusen. It was a nice 1-2 and then a composed finish as he rounded the goalkeeper. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 83 minutes on the clock.
Cheers, Alex. A deft clearance. Counter-attacking possibilities. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Trying to really get at the opposition here. A fine reading of the situation. And the referee brings this contest to an end. And job done. They've made it through to the knockout stages.
Yeah, they faced some challenges throughout the league phase, haven't they? It's been far from easy at times, and you've got to praise them for their work ethic, their togetherness. They'll be delighted to avoid the playoffs.
And I think it's fair to say he'll be happy with his own contribution in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure the coaching staff will be happy with him, and his teammates got a positive result, and he certainly took his goal well.
Is it all right if we just ask you a couple of questions? Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.